Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What's up? How you doing? Since last video was a review on the Jeffree Star concealer and powder, I did the face makeup. I wanted to make it up to you, and today I wanted to do just eyeshadow on my eyes because I felt like that's what was missing from last video, but for the sake of time, I wanted to keep that video purely a review. So this one we're gonna keep purely eyeshadow. This is gonna be just like a quick eyeshadow tutorial using the James Charles palette. We're gonna throw some colors on my eyes, and I hope you guys stick along for the ride. Make sure to keep watching because, like always, there will be bloopers because I can never do anything right the first time. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my background is a little different. I can touch it, it's real, it's not a green screen. So if you see this for the next couple of videos, that is why. It's pretty, it's sparkly, I like it. Also, if you saw I have a band-aid, ignore it. It's a little kid band-aid. My mother likes to buy a little kid band-aid. Just forget it's there. Don't even notice that. Okay, I'm going to be using the Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. So I'm just gonna pull a little bit on my finger. This finger. That was too much. Yeah, just going to rub that in between my fingers and place it on my eyelids. So now that we have my primer on as our base to help the eyeshadow look brighter and last longer, now we're going to dive into the eyeshadow. Hold on, I'm gonna put my hair up so it doesn't get in the way. Perfect. Okay, to start out, I'm going to be dipping into the bright blue in the James Charles palette, and I'm going to be putting that into my crease. And I'm going to use this brush. It is really pretty and sparkly. It's fluffy. I'm just dipping that into the blue. And now that I have the blue on my brush, I'm going to put it on my eye in the crease, like this. So I have just placed the blue in my crease, and I am slowly starting to blend that color outwards. That is blue. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So now that I have the blue in my crease, I'm going to use a smaller brush. This brush, it's small and it has a round top. It's more densely packed, the bristles, so it's going to pack on that color rather than blend it out, which is what I want because we're going to be placing a darker blue and putting that right into the crease, the same spot, but this time not as blended out and not as pulled outwards. We're going to keep it more concentrated just in the crease. Don't worry so much about blending right now, we're just worrying about placement. We have a very messily placed blue. I'm going to take the same brush that we used earlier and then buff it out so it looks a little bit nicer. This is just adding definition and deepening the crease. Because when you're using colorful eyeshadows, dimension and blending is key. You have to use a lot of different shades. Well, you don't have to, but it's best if you use a lot of different shades so that way when it's all blended out, there's a lot of dimension and there's a word I'm looking for and I just can't think of it. Basically, when you do colorful eyeshadows, you want to use different shades and lighter to darker so you have a nice gradient, a nice blend, and that way the dimension is very well concentrated across the eye. Now that we have actually change of plans, I think, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it. To make this look extra special and more vivid and more detailed, I'm going to take a flat brush like this. And I'm also going to be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, this one. This is in shade Fair 02 or Fair 2. And I'm going to use this, since it's a very light concealer, I'm going to use it to carve out my crease. We're gonna attempt to cut crease. I don't know. We're gonna do it. So I'm just taking a little wand and I'm just gonna get a little bit on the brush. Get it on the brush. And then that in there. So basically what I'm doing is I'm putting the concealer right, you're probably better on this side. So I'm just gonna take the concealer and carve out right where my crease starts. So as soon as my crease starts, that's where I'm stopping. So I'm gonna put the concealer there, and then I'm gonna stop about halfway, so I'm not putting the concealer all the way across. I'm keeping it more like here, right here, and then I'm gonna just slowly blend it out. You don't need a lot. That's basically what I'm doing. You'll kind of see. Okay, I have now carved out this crease. As you can see, I have that nice line right in my crease, and I've stopped it out here. Instead of bringing the concealer all the way out here, I've kept it, I pretty much stopped here, and then whatever was left, I blend it out. So that way there's not like a harsh edge. It's very soft and blended outward. The only harsh line we want is in the crease. And now that we've done one, I gotta do the same thing on the other eye. So again, concealer, brush, eye. I just went too far. Ah! It's fine. We'll fix it. We did it again! Now I have carved out both of my creases with the concealer. So now we have that sharp, clean base with the nice blended out crease. Now I'm going to put a darker blue than what we put in the crease on the outer edge, and this is just going to help blend everything out. I'm going to use a tiny brush at first, and then we'll blend it out. So now that I've placed a little bit of a darker blue on the outer edge, I'm going to go back in with the same brush that we used in the crease for the darker blue, and I'm going to take a shade down. So the same blue that we used in the crease, not the first blue, but the second blue, I'm going to use that to buff out from the dark to the concealer. This is going to help have that gradient effect, so it goes from light to dark. Now that we have the soft gradient of the concealer to the blue, now that we've done that gradient outwards, I'm going to just take a white eyeshadow and place it on the concealer. So now that I've placed the white, that just helps out the concealer so it's not going to crease, and that way we have another base underneath whatever shimmer we decide to put. There's going to be two parts for the shimmer. I'm going to be using a pale icy blue, and then on the very inner part right here, I'm going to use like a really icy white and then blend them together, so again, overall it's very gradient and ombre and blended and everything nice across the eyes. Yeah. We're going to take an icy blue on a flat brush and just place that on, I'll show you. Place that like right here, and then put it on. Actually, I think a finger might be better. So I'm going to take a little bit of that blue and put it on my finger. Much better. So now that we put that icy blue on our lid, if we lost some of the definition and some of the cut crease, I'm going to take that same fluffy brush that we used earlier and just kind of buff in between. I'm feeling pretty good about what we got so far, so now I'm going to take that icy white and pop it right in the inner corner. I think for the icy white, I think I'm going to use shade Glacier? Glacier. Glacier? 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 Why am I having a hard time saying glacier? Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. Glacier from the Jeffree Star Platinum Ice. Now I'm just popping that same thing on my very, very inner corner, right here. That's bright. Okay, almost done. I'm going to take that same small brush and I'm going to dip into the very first blue that we used, that bright blue, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. Once we have that place, I'm going to take that fluffy brush and just run it underneath so it softens it. Wiping away the fallout. So, this entire video, we've been very bold with our choices, from the blue eyeshadow to cut crease, so why not continue the trend and do winged eyeliner, because why not? Winged eyeliner. Wish me luck. Pray for me. I think we have one eye. Now I have to do the same thing over here. Wish me luck, part 2. They're not the greatest wings, but they get the job done. It's okay. We can work with it. Now that we have our eyeshadow blended, our crease cut, and our winged eyeliner sharp, I'm going to add mascara, if I can find it. Found it! I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater mascara to lengthen these lashes. Mascara is on. Yay! So now that our eyes are completely done, I'm going to use my Morphe Y14 and the same highlighter that I used. I'm going to use the shade Glacier for my highlight so that it is blinding and matches the boldness we have on our eyes. Yep. Yep. Oh wow. Don't need a lot with this one. Tone this down a little bit. Just a little. Oh my gosh. Now that I'm gluing, I have to decide what lip color would suit best. Mm. I think I've decided on my lipstick. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in shade Echo Park. I love these for their price. They are amazing quality. You should get them. They're always having sales, and they're just such a good price that it's good to at least get one or two. I always end up getting 2 or 3, but you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this on. I think this nude pink is gonna complement the eyes because we don't want to go really crazy with the lips since we already went so heavy on the eyes. You can, I just don't want to for this look. It's gonna take away from my eyes and I want to keep the eyes the main focus. So this color. Lipstick is on. Now, it is a matte, so it's going to dry down a little bit. It's not entirely matte, which is another reason I like it. It's a little bit creamier. So, like I said, these ColourPop lipsticks are awesome. I think it complements the blue very nicely. I'm going to take my headband off, fix my hair, and we will be right back. And we're back. Cool. So, I did a very blue, smoky eye with a cut crease and a very nice nude pink lipstick. I think it complements it very well. Yeah, this is what we did. I hope you liked it. I wanted to do eyeshadow today because my last video was just the face, so I felt it was only fair. I hope you like this very, very natural, very everyday. You know, you'd wear this to the office, wear this to work, wear this to school. It's like natural, nobody will even notice. But yeah, if you liked it, keep your eye out for more videos. There will be more coming. Make sure you stick around. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment if you want to. Let me know what you think about the background. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. We'll see. So far, I like it. I think it's a really cool, interesting background. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you liked the eyeshadow. Hopefully you liked me. And if you did, subscribe. It means so much to me. Every one of you. All 35 of you currently. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your eye out for more videos to come. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Da-da-da-da. Bye. So yeah, if you want to see me put some eyeshadow on my eyeballs, well, eyelids, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Smashbox. Smash, 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 smash. Smashbox. I'm going to be okay. Composure. Okay, so now that we have my totally just blanked. Okay. Eyeshadow, 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 eyeshadow. After I wipe my hands off. I don't know what color. What color shall I do? Gotta sneeze. Well, that was fun. Excuse me. Back to eyeshadow. I hate allergies. Sniffles. There's a hair in my chapstick. Okay. I thought I hit my palette. I didn't though. So we're good. So now that ow. You can see my face. Ah. Oh my god. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this shade